With Russia finally ramping up production to more meaningful numbers of the Su-57, being Russia's newest, most modern and best fighter jet in their arsenal, can Ukraine with their Patriot surface-to-air missile system stop them? Russia having their first flight of the Su-57 in 2010, producing 13 prototype planes with 10 being able to fly. The future looked very uncertain for Russia's newest 5th generation fighter jet, especially as India pulled out from the deal of buying these planes as well. The production has started while very low in the beginning, just a few planes per year, but now seems to ramp up to a dozen or two per year now. Having around 20 production planes in their inventory and being Russia's most capable fighter jet, will they start to dominate the sky? While Soviet fighter jets excelled in the 20th century, being some of the best in the world, Russia struggled to keep up into the 21st century, with the Su-35 being a modified fighter jet and the Su-57 being delayed, having multiple problems with cost, stealth, the engine and fatigue problem, and India pulling out from the collaboration. With Ukraine receiving the Patriot, which started out as a purely anti-aircraft air defense system, was later updated with new versions to shoot down cruise missile, drones and ballistic missiles. With the upgraded PAC-2 missile, which had an increased range, warhead, sensors and maneuverability, with the PAC-3 being a hit-to-kill missile, meant primarily for ballistic missile or close air support. With Russia claiming the Su-57 being a 5th generation stealth fighter, the primary function for 5th generation fighter jets is a low radar cross-section, with an internal weapon payload to run mission without being detected by radars and to get out without any problems. While the Su-57 can hold an internal payload, it has numerous design features which penalize its stealth capability. With its general shape, material choice, poorly placed air intakes, flap steering, extruding sensors and poor fittings, has resulted in the Su-57 having a radar cross-section roughly between 0.1 to 1 square meters, with the F-35 and the F-22 having around 100 to 10,000 times smaller radar cross-section. While 4th generation fighter jets increase their radar cross-section with external payload and have a worse radar cross-section from the side, they can still offer a similar front radar cross-section of around 0.5 to 1 square meters. With the Patriot having a powerful ANMPQ-65 radar, doing detection, identification and tracking together, having a detection range of around 150 km, meant to detect low observable targets such as ballistic missile or low-flying cruise missile. However, with the range detection, lower observable targets become harder and less likely to spot, making the maximum range be primarily for slow-flying planes with larger radar cross-section, like the Il-76, which was stated to be shot down by the Patriot at over 100 km range, but other Russian fighter jets like the Su-34 having a radar cross-section of 1 to 3 square meters and the Su-35 around 1 square meters having been shot down by the Patriot at a distance of around 80 to 100 km range. Given the best circumstances with the Su-57's lowest radar cross-section of 0.1, the Patriot will detect and engage it at 40 to 50 km range, with the worst condition of the Su-57 being able to be shot down at around 80 to 100 km, with Ukraine placing the Patriot temporarily close to the front line, within 50 km. They are able to shoot down so many Su-34, which use glide bombs with a range of 40 km trying to hit the front line. This is why the Su-57 is used limited well into Russian territory, with longer range missile to be sure it's not within range. By losing one of these planes costing at least $50 million and most likely losing any future buyers if shot down, makes Russia to keep them safe far behind the front line. But as what we have seen with other of Russia's best weapon system, they could get surprised by an attack where Ukraine outsmart them, or they possibly need to use them more aggressively as they lose a lot of other airplanes, leaving them little choice but to start to deploy these to more risky missions. But in short, the answer is yes, the Patriot can shoot down the Su-57. It's just a matter if Russia dares to put the Su-57 within the range of the Patriot. That's all I had for this video. Please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.